everybody, and welcome back to Forza Horizon 3. I am here for another Jungle Sprint episode. Oh, camera, stop it. I'm here with the new Mercedes AMG GTR. Now, this car is an incredible looking car. I'm not a huge fan of the paint job it comes with from standard to green. I'm not a huge fan of green. But yeah, this car starts almost at the top of S1 class, so we're not going to have a lot of room for upgrades in this car. I am just going to go through and show you the engine upgrades, the V10, the V12. If you were honestly surprised by that, then I don't know what to say. These engines go in so many cars that I'm honestly not surprised to even see them in any of these cars. I'm actually kind of surprised that they fit in the car. I'm going to keep the standard engine, as I said. I'm going to keep the standard engine as long as the car can actually get to the top of its class. Now, it does come with, it says stock tire, but it's basically, I believe, I can't remember if it's sport or if it's street, but it's the tier just under race. I don't think this car is going to have a problem with grip. And since we don't have a lot of room to upgrade, I'm not going to put the race tire compound on. I just feel like it's not going to be a good use of PI. Likewise, I don't think I'm going to put the tire widths on. I mean, we saw last time out the HSV go out with smaller tires than this, especially on the rear, but it even had more horsepower. 325s on the rear are pretty good going. I mean, if I was maxing this car out with like 1500 horsepower from the V12, I'd definitely go with the 365s. For the sake of this video, I'm going to stick with the standard tire widths. I think they're definitely going to be enough. They're going to give us, well, like way more grip than we're going to actually need. Now that I've said that, I'll get into driving the car and then it will try to murder me. I'm going to put all of the handling parts on. I don't think we're going to need them. I am going to... how much? Actually, that doesn't add any PI, so I'm going to put the roll cage on. I was thinking if it adds too much PI, I'll just take it off. Now, I'm not sure what I want to do weight-wise, because if we take it down to 2,800, it will be around the same power-to-weight ratio as the HSV. A little bit down. The HSV was a little bit lighter and had a little bit more power. It had about 100 horsepower more. Or do I leave it at 3,100 pounds and try and get that little bit more power in? That only leaves us with 19 PI to play with power. That leaves us with 6. We're not going to get a lot of power out of 19 PI, and this does save quite a bit more weight. I am going to go with the weight reduction. I think it might be a mistake. I'm just noticing this car doesn't actually have any Forza aero. That's quite interesting. Okay, so I'm not sure what I want to do actually power-wise. I'm not sure what will actually fit on. Those were never likely to. I'll probably go with the exhaust and maybe pistons. Of course, those won't fit. Valves would fit for 13. Thinking about saving weight as well. That would save us some weight and also give us 12 horsepower. I think I'm going to go with that. That puts us over the 600 excuse me, 600 horsepower mark. Those don't fit. I will stick on a flywheel, just save a little bit of extra weight, and no, that's the wrong section. I'm going to go to the gearbox and see if I can stick on a drive line. I cannot. What about a gearbox? Nope. And I can't fit a clutch. Okay, so relatively simple customization for this car. Well, customization, configuration, I guess would be the better word. 607 horsepower, just under 2,800 pounds, so I believe that's actually lighter than what the HSV was, and is about, I think, if I'm doing math right and I'm actually remembering right, 54 horsepower down. So relatively similar power to weight ratios of both of the cars. So depending on how this car basically accelerates and can take corner speed, we could see a potential threat for the top three, basically. Okay, we are here at the Rainforest Sprint to take the Mercedes for its runs. Oh god, that view is terrible. Also, we have quite a bit of wheel spin off the line, but we have tremendous acceleration down this start straight. We also have tremendous brakes and pretty good grip through these corners. This roll cage is going to cause us issues. Also, I'm not 100% sure, I'm just taking notice I have quite a bit of a delay for whatever reason. It seems like it's more of a delay than usual on my capture card. It's kind of been acting up a little bit lately, freezing up and not wanting to turn on, so I think it might actually be going. I'm not 100% sure with that, but if there is quite a bit of delay from what, or it seems like there's quite a bit of delay from what's actually happening and what I'm saying, that's probably the reason why. I am going to, over the Christmas holidays, figure out basically how to do multi-track recording effectively and not use my capture card to record the audio of my voice, because right now I'm just using my capture card to record my audio through my microphone. And I kind of want to move away from that because it's kind of annoying to try and dictate basically the difference between what's happening in the game and what... Oh god, we got a little bit of airtime there. What's happening in the game and what's actually happening on screen in the recording. So yeah, just a heads up in case you're actually noticing that. Yeah, I'm going to try to sort that out over the coming, basically the next month or so. I am also recording a bunch of videos at the moment. This is probably going to be one of them. I'm just recording a bunch of videos because I won't have a lot of time over the holidays. I have my holiday break basically from university coming up in like a week and a half, and I won't have a lot of time to record videos, so I'm basically just recording a bunch of videos throughout this next week and chucking them all out, editing them, and then scheduling them to go out over the Christmas break on a regular schedule, the regular schedule that videos generally go out on my channel. So yeah, just a heads up to that. This car is amazing through these corners. It has quite a bit of acceleration. You do have to watch it a bit for some wheel spin coming out from it. But it has quite a bit of acceleration, a lot of grip. I have to say this has so much grip in it. This reminds me a lot of the Corvette and the NSX. You can basically throw it through these corners with so much confidence. And I just realized it actually has 7 gears. That's actually kind of cool. I didn't even realize that they had 7 gears. Get on power unleash that. I almost said 700 horsepower, 600 horsepower. Not a phenomenal time to start off with, and as I'm looking back at my recording, we haven't even finished yet, so yeah, like I said, audio lag. We got a 306.086, so it does beat out the BAC Mono and the Mercedes SLK 55 AMG and the Crown Vic. Not really too surprising there. Not really sure where I'm going to make up a whole lot of time. Not like 3 seconds basically that I need. Well, 2.5 seconds to beat out the Ford, but it has been done before, so it might happen again. Okay, so we're going to take the Mercedes for its second run down the course. I'm not really sure where I'm going to make up a huge amount of time. I think I did brake a bit too early for a few corners and didn't carry as much speed as I think the car can carry. I honestly think that this would be an amazing car if you put like the V10 or the V12 in it and max everything out in it. I just think that it would have so much grip in this car that it could be an extremely fast car. Yeah, we're obviously not doing that here, and I don't intend to. slowed down into this corner. Try not to understeer into the wall as we go across the bridge. It has some fairly decent acceleration. It's getting up to speeds around like what we saw the HSV going at. So, yeah, I'm expecting to kind of go near the top of the table. At least that's almost my hope, really. Because it has similar performance figures to what we've seen out of the top cars, the HSV included. Oh, I ran way too well. I kind of cut that corner a bit. Can be flat out around that corner. This is kind of scary here, that little bump right there. You kind of get a bit of airtime, and that makes you panic and kind of wee a little bit. But yeah, other than that, we're fine. Yeah, that set downhill section there, there's, after the crest, there's kind of a little bit of a bump, and you're just hitting it at the right point with enough speed that you kind of get lifted up. Oh no, get back onto the road. Oh, we were on two wheels at one point. That is not what you want to be doing in a Mercedes. Yeah, that, I carried a bit too much speed. I was kind of seeing, basically pushing my limits a little bit there. Just seeing what I can get away with the car, because we do still have the final run that we can improve on even more. I know not to try and be flat out through there. Yeah, dumb decision. This car just has so much grip. Usually that corner there you have to slow down for, but you can just chuck it in. And I'm going to have a lift around this corner though, because I don't want to mess it up like I kind of did there. Also have to be careful putting the power down out of this little section here. It's, you can get the car sliding quite easily, as I demonstrated. But yeah, you just got to be aware of the limitations of the car, and that section of track is extremely dangerous for causing cars many issues. I was going to try and pay attention to the speed we were doing there, but I didn't actually pay attention to it. Keep going. You're actually on for quite a good lap here. Last time we came around that final corner, we were doing a 259, and oh my goodness, there was audio lag there probably, so I'm not going to say anything. But yeah, that was an insanely quick lap, and that was with us running wide and hitting a wall. Now that lap is flagged, so I'm pretty sure that won't actually go towards my rival's time, so if we do have a slower lap next time, I will still take this lap. I'll just have to make sure to remember that this is the actual fastest time. Yeah, that, after that first run, I was kind of surprised at how almost slow it went. I was expecting to go a lot quicker, and yeah, it did go a lot quicker. It beats out the Ford SVT Cobra by almost 2 seconds. That Cobra imposed such a daunting time on the table compared to the other vehicles we ran. I honestly didn't know if we were going to get something, at least not this soon, that would beat out the Cobra. But yeah, a 301.8 from the Mercedes. Now, we will see if we can improve on that time even more. Maybe we can get it underneath the 3-minute mark. Alright, we are here for the final run of the mighty Mercedes. I am still kind of in shock of that last run. That was an immense run, a 301.8 at that. Of course, it flagged the run because we clipped a wall, but I don't really see why. I don't know the ins and outs of the technical rules of hot lapping in actual motorsport or anything, but why a run would be flagged if you clipped a wall. I mean, clipping a wall would slow you down, if anything. But yeah, I'm not going to argue with Forza's system. I just think that should be still the target time should be a 301.8. But hopefully we'll actually get a clean run this time and actually set it. I say properly. We did set it properly last time, but Forza will properly recognize it this time. Yeah, I don't even know what to say about this car. It just has all of the right things, I guess. It has amazing grip from standard, just enough room to give you the handling you need. It also just gives you enough power to work with. PI just kind of works out great in that respect. You just have enough DPI to give you that little bit of extra power, so you can just kind of punch through these corners, get out the other side, and just accelerate like mad. Didn't get all wiggly down that little section there like we did in the first lap. Now this was where I clipped the wall. I'm going to have a little bit of a lift and not take as much speed through there. It may cost us a little bit of time on our lap though. Let's slow down for here. Turned in. Careful putting our power down. I swear, every one of the videos I've made, that tree on the inside of that kind of square corner there has been taken out. It's in one of those really unopportune spots that you just always end up taking that line. You always end up taking out that tree. Luckily, it's not a massive tree, so it doesn't actually affect your lap time too much. You lose a smidge of momentum, but that's about it. Lined up for this set of corners here. It's actually a fairly decent line through here. Just watch out, try not to get the back end sliding too much. And we got a little bit of a slide there. Nothing major. I caught it relatively early on. I'm not talking so much through this one. We're up to 164 miles an hour. So we are going a bit quicker than we saw the HSP going, but I think this car can just carry that extra corner speed and then accelerate. Oh, you scumbag. It's going to be another flagged friggin' time as I'm looking back at the video. We haven't even gotten to that point again, so I'm hoping, yeah, we just kind of just grazed the wall. And if it wasn't for that, if I would have stayed in a little bit closer, wouldn't have kind of pushed it that tad too much, we probably would have gotten under the 301s, which would have been even more impressive. I have no doubt that if I ran this car more and more times that it would get under the 3-minute mark. But yeah, that is our 3 laps. A 301.2 is mighty impressive. It's going to take quite a feat to knock this Mercedes off the top of the table. But yeah, that is going to be it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and be sure to subscribe. And until next time, goodbye.